Hey, this is Ryan
And Spencer from Panic at the Disco.
and you're watching Toasted.
Could you please introduce yourselves
I'm Spencer,
I'm Ryan.
from the band?
Panic at the Disco.
Just came out of bed.
Yes.
For the bus, how was it?
Wasn't
Is
that?
it a short night then, or short sleep?
It was all right. I mean, it's like 1:30 in the afternoon, so it's kind of a long sleep. But just get fine.
Hey, last Friday you were here too for the TMF Awards here in Holland. How was that?
That was really good. We weren't expecting to win an award, and we won an award, and we played a couple songs, so it was a good time.
Cool. Yeah, you're very popular in Holland. Have you could ever imagine it that
Yeah, Holland seems kind of
into you guys?
well, it seems so far away from America. You know, before we'd ever left America, it's just
You never knew where Holland was.
Yeah, I didn't really know where Holland was, and also the first time we ever played in Holland a few months ago, I think our somebody referred to it as the Netherlands because it's a part of the Netherlands, and that seemed even like farther away when you're American and you're just thinking of that. So to come here and play to as many kids as we're gonna play to tonight is kind of it's a really cool thing.
Yeah, it's a small country, but we love you guys. So you're welcome here in Holland, which is, by the way, equal as the Netherlands. They call it double way. So yeah, very weird, but okay. Hey, for the people who don't know you yet, because you're pretty new to us too, could you give a short history of the band?
We started the band a little over 2.5 years ago. We're from Las Vegas, and I'd been playing with Spencer for a couple of years before this band, and we met Brendan in high school, and we started taking the band more seriously about 2 years ago, and started writing and really focusing on that, and then we got signed. I don't know.
Last year.
2 winters ago, I guess. I don't know when that was, but yeah. And then we did the record, in that summer, and then ever since then we've been touring. So we've been touring for about a year, almost a year and a half now.
How was recording the album?
It was fun. It was our first time ever being in a studio like that. But it was 5 weeks, and we didn't have one day off just because the schedule was so tight, and we knew that any day off that we took, I mean, that was going to be 8 hours less that we had to work on it. So
you took the time.
yeah, we took it. I mean, we worked, like I said, for like 5 weeks straight and lived in a one-bedroom apartment all together. And so it was fun, but it was also kind of
Stressed.
stressed and just tiring.
So you kicked each other's asses.
Well, yeah, I guess I could say that. Brennan kicked a hole through the wall.
Really?
Yeah.
Because of all the aggression and all this tied up.
Well, no, just because he wanted to do it, I guess.
All right. That's all right. The music you make, how would you describe it? Like, what's your involvement, like influences do you have?
I'd say like most of our influences just are of bands that have done something different, and kind of like made their own thing. Like you can always tell when you hear a Beatles song or a Queen song or a Pink Floyd song. So just bands like that influence us to do something that is our own. I don't think we're a band that really takes like influences and then tries to sound like another band. So I think like we're just trying to create something that's our own and people can recognize as our band. So yeah, I'd say that's like kind of the thing that influences us.
Yeah. What struck me is like there's a lot of lyrics in every song. It's almost like a dialogue. Is that the way it should be, or is that the way it intended to be?
Yeah, I don't know. Because I write a lot of the lyrics before we write the music, so I usually have those like, exactly where I want them before we even start the song, really. So a lot of that
So
stuff.
you try to fit them in.
Yeah, and a lot of them, I couldn't fit everything, so they're still in the lyrics in the booklet, but they're not always in the song. So I don't know. I guess that's the most important part of a song for me is the lyrics.
Lyric, yeah.
So
How do you feel like when you're quite big now, and you see all the famous people around in award shows? Maybe it's coming for you in the UK. How do you look upon it?
It's well, the biggest thing we've probably done as far as that kind of stuff was the MTV Music Awards about a month and a half ago, and that was kind of just like, I don't know. You see all those people on TV all the time, and you see all those. You kind of realize that when you're sitting next to like Paris Hilton and P. Diddy, that they're just like the most average people that just happen to be kind of the way that we view ourselves, that we're just like the regular people that just happen to have their video on MTV. It's kind of like a similar thing. It's I don't know. It's they don't seem that huge or that far away when you're in the same room, and it's kind of like, I don't know. I don't think any of us really starstruck by anybody. It was just kind of like, well,
because if you do, it looks so silly, isn't it?
Yeah, and I don't know, like seeing Christina Aguilera didn't make me,
But you're not a big fan, probably.
Yeah, I guess, but it's just kind of like, I don't know, those people seem so like huge to a lot of people, and then when you actually are there, it's just kind of like,
chill out.
Yeah.
So that's all right. Hey, you're having a big tour coming up in America, 2-month tour. Looking forward to that.
Yeah, that's going to be our biggest tour we've ever done. So we're planning a lot of production on that tour.
Yeah, what's going to look like?
Well, we have a drum riser that's going to be like 8 feet tall and look like a carousel, and then
like a Tommy Lee in his old days.
I don't know.
You mean a drum thing when the drums? Yeah. Come on,
Well,
Tommy Lee always got.
It's not going to be like that. No. But
Like a circus carousel. It's going to look like that.
All right.
And then we got like 6 performers coming out, doing some like dancing and stuff like that. And I don't know. It's just going to be a big show and something we haven't seen a band do. So hopefully people like it.
Hey, what about all these girls that love you, isn't it? Because there are a lot of girls who love you in this. They have like a certain style, like gothic wise or emo or whatever, like quite young, but they love you, isn't it? How do you cooperate with that?
I don't know. I guess it's something that I never really understood because I was never a teenage girl. So I don't know. I mean, they're super dedicated fans, and we owe a lot of our success to those people that
Did you write some new lyrics and music already for the new record?
I've started a little bit. We haven't written any like complete songs yet, but I don't know, it's a little bit harder. Yeah, it's a little harder to write on the road than it is when you're somewhere that you can really concentrate, because there's always so much going on the bus or wherever. So yeah, there's like some ideas that have been starting, but I'm really gonna like sit down to it in the next couple months.
Cool. Thank you very much, guys, and good luck and enjoy the show.
Thank you.
Thank you.